Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Zachary Reality here, entertainment news host, reality TV guru, TikToker, podcaster, and of course, YouTuber. But I am gonna work on some type of intro now that I'm doing more YouTube videos, kind of like how Bretman Rock has his like serial connoisseur, actress, actor, activist, athlete. You know how Bretman Rock does that?
Rock singer, songwriter, actor, actress, athlete, activist, a scientist on the motherfucking side.
So I'm gonna work on that, but until I get that perfect, that little intro is just the best we've got for today's video. So welcome back to my channel, guys. So happy we're back. I told you guys in the last YouTube video I was going to be doing more reality TV and Bachelor breakdowns on my YouTube channel. For today's video, we are here to discuss the newest season of The Bachelor. And yes, I have all of the tea and I even have a rose. I keep a couple of these random roses in my kitchen. Add this little thing into the video because who doesn't love a prop? Will you accept this rose? So we honestly have so much to get into in regards to Clayton, the new season of The Bachelor. Some of the girls have been released. There's this major drama with this girl, Sally. We are going to break it all down in today's YouTube video. But before we do that, I want to remind you guys to make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Ring the bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And give this video a big thumbs up because I love when you guys interact with me on YouTube. It means the absolute world. And big announcement, as of today, I am officially on CAMEO. So if you want to receive a personalized video from me directly to you, go to CAMEO right now. My link is down below in the description, and I will send you guys a video. You can ask me whatever you want. If you want a Bachelor opinion or reality TV opinion, or if you want me to say happy birthday, whatever you need me to do, I will definitely get to that on CAMEO, so go check that out below. Now let's get into today's video. We got this new guy. His name is Clayton. He is gonna be our next Bachelor. Now, Clayton is from Michelle's season of The Bachelorette, which has not aired yet. So a lot of people are really confused why they made Clayton the Bachelor when the season didn't even air yet. Well, here is why. They have never done 2 seasons of The Bachelorette in 1 year before. They've always done The Bachelorette. It always has aired in May every single year, but this is the first time they're doing 2 seasons of The Bachelorette in 1 year, which is Katie's season, which already happened in May, and Michelle's season, which is happening in October. Why they decided to do 2 seasons of The Bachelorette to begin with, I have no idea. All I can think of is because of all the toxicity and the controversy that happened on The Bachelor earlier this year. Maybe they wanted to amp up the audience and get some female empowerment and put 2 seasons of The Bachelorette, especially because the women have been notably known for picking better men and actually lasting with the guys they chose than the girls. The Bachelorette ratio is a lot higher than the ratio on The Bachelor, so I'm thinking that it has something to do with trying to bring more positivity to the franchise by adding in 2 seasons of The Bachelorette. And since The Bachelor airs the first week of January every single year, I think they really wanted to pick somebody from the season that is Michelle's of The Bachelorette because they probably wanted someone relevant and someone more recent, because by the time Michelle's season is over, we're gonna forget about Greg, we're gonna forget about Andrew S., we're gonna forget about Justin. All we're gonna be thinking about is the guys from Michelle's season. So that's why I understand why they ended up picking someone to be the Bachelor who was on Michelle's season. Now, obviously, this does spoil things, and it is annoying. I know a lot of people are frustrated. They feel like we're getting a little cheated knowing that Clayton is gonna be on the season and that he's not going to win. So of course it's annoying, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's 30 men going on to Michelle's season. We know that one of them is not gonna end up with Michelle and he's gonna be the next Bachelor. Yes, it is a spoiler, but don't y'all look up Bachelor spoilers on the regular anyway? I know most of you guys do love some spoilers, so it's not the end of the world. This doesn't completely ruin Michelle's season. We still don't know who she's gonna pick. All we know is that Clayton is gonna be on the season and he's probably gonna go far enough where he's gonna make a name for himself and people are gonna really like him. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made him the next Bachelor to begin with. I also believe that Clayton is going to be edited in a really good way. He's gonna be a fan favorite. Bachelor producers and editors are gonna force us to like Clayton. Is it gonna work? I don't know. It might work and it might not work. Another thing to point out is that Matt James was originally cast to be on Claire Crawley's season of The Bachelorette. However, they made him the Bachelor, thus making him not go on Claire's season because they just decided to make him the Bachelor because obviously they really needed a black Bachelor and Matt James was a great fresh face to add to the mix. Even though Clayton was revealed before the season started, similar to Matt, Clayton will actually be on Michelle's season where Matt was not on Claire's season, which ended up being Tayshia's. But anyway, back to The Bachelor, which is going to be airing the first week in January, as it does every single year. Clayton is going to be the Bachelor. He is a former professional football player that used to play for the Seattle Seahawks. He went to college and played football there at Mizzou in Missouri. A lot of people have been coming for me online because of the way I say Missouri. Apparently, it is pronounced misery. I'm from Long Island. I'm from New York. I've always known it to be Missouri, so excuse my language. Pardon me. So Clayton Echard, he's gonna be the next Bachelor. He was originally spotted filming Bachelor promo and intro shots in his hometown in Missouri. That's how we know he's gonna be the next Bachelor, even though ABC did not officially announce it yet, but it's pretty much confirmed that he's gonna be the Bachelor without an official announcement. So we're probably gonna be getting that announcement pretty soon. We have a couple episodes left of Bachelor in Paradise, and maybe they'll do a special or some type of talk about it on the season finale of Paradise like they do every year. But I find it very interesting that it was leaked to the press somehow. Obviously, The Bachelor probably leaked it itself, but it's just interesting that they leaked who it was gonna be before making an ABC announcement. Usually in the past, we've seen them announce the next Bachelor on Good Morning America or at a Paradise reunion, but Clayton was just rumored to be announced, and maybe that's the way Bachelor press is doing things these days to get everyone talking. Regardless, it's still working. Clayton's gonna be our next Bachelor, and they're going to be filming at the Bachelor Mansion, which is actually a really big deal because this is the first time in 2 years since they filmed at the Bachelor Mansion. Matt James's season was filmed in Nemacolin, Pennsylvania. Katie's season was filmed in New Mexico. Claire and Tayshia's season was filmed in Palm Springs. And we know that Michelle's season was filmed initially in Palm Springs, then in Minnesota, and then she finished the final 2 weeks in Mexico. Clayton's season is back at the Bachelor Mansion, so it's really gonna feel like the show is finally back on track because things have been weird the last 2 years with no mansion and no travel. So I'm really hoping that this season of The Bachelor, we get lots of Bachelor Mansion content because I love the mansion, as well as some travel.
I see someone sparkly being carried in.
Who is going to host the next season of The Bachelor? That is still up for grabs. So ABC has said that they're looking for someone to host who is going to be a fresh face, somebody that is going to be in it for the long haul, and someone that is committed long term. That's really what they're looking for, and they are looking for a male. I don't think that David Spade or Lance Bass will be the next host of The Bachelor, regardless of what everyone thinks. It's not gonna be Wells Adams. I don't want it to be Wells. I think Wells works perfect on Paradise. It's not gonna be Caitlyn or Tayshia. They're gonna be hosting the seasons of The Bachelorette. This new host of The Bachelor could maybe host all of the seasons, or maybe they'll just host The Bachelor. They'll keep Tayshia and Caitlyn as The Bachelorette, and maybe they'll just keep Wells for Paradise. A lot of people online think it's going to be Jesse Palmer, who is a season 5 Bachelor, as well as hosting things on ESPN, Ultimate Surfer on ABC. I think that he is the shoe-in to be the next host of The Bachelor. He was also spotted on an airplane the other day. So I think it could be Jesse Palmer. We're probably gonna get that announcement in the next week or two, if not sooner. I am so down for Jesse Palmer. I think it's a relevant face to the show. It's not a complete stranger. If Jesse Palmer hosts the next season of The Bachelor, I'm down for that. I don't see a reason why not. Now, as far as the women who are going to be going on Clayton's season of The Bachelor, 33 women were posted to the Bachelor Facebook group page, and you know, everyone's trying to find out everything they can about them. I'm not gonna go over all 33 of them, but I am going to talk about a few of them, especially a few of them that I have tea on, because y'all be sending me the best tea in the DMs, and obviously there's so much tea on this Sally girl, which we will get into in just a minute. But I do want to preface this as saying all 33 of these girls might not be cast for the actual show. Usually they cast a few extra people as far as like backup in case anything happens, in case someone doesn't pass a drug test or an STD test. So even though 33 women are on this list, I bet you only 30 of them, if not 28 of them, will actually make it to the actual show. It'll be interesting to see which one of the few of them get cut. Bachelor Nation accounts are reviewing all 33 of these women, and a few of them might not even make the cut. A few of the girls that stood out to me that I really liked immediately just by looking on the cast list and checking their Instagram is this one girl, Haley. Haley is 26 from Orlando, Florida. In her Instagram bio, she says main character energy, and I just love her profile picture. She seems like a good time. She seems like she's full of energy, and she seems really sassy. I love a girl with good sense of humor, a main character like myself. I'm getting really good vibes from Haley so far. Somebody who I'm not getting the best vibes from immediately off the bat is this girl, NC. Now, I don't know anything about her, but just by looking at her only, NC, she's from Los Angeles, California. She is just giving me trouble. Just looking at her, I don't think she's on the show for the right reasons. She kind of seems like clout chaser vibes. Watch her be my actual best friend in like 3 months' time when she gets back from filming. Watch her be my favorite. But as of now, just looking at her profile picture, she's giving me a lot of red flags, and she seems like the type of girl that is gonna wanna stay on the show just to stay on the show. She just seems like the type of girl girl that's gonna be so focused on getting to the next week and not actually caring about her connection with Clayton. She's just giving me red flags. So we'll see if I'm right, we'll see if I'm wrong, but someone else who I'm a little cautious of is this girl, Genevieve. I don't know if it's just the hairdo, which is so 2012, or if it's because she's been compared to Ashley I a lot on the internet already, but she's just giving me major, I don't know what it is, drama vibes. I feel like she's gonna be a main source of drama this season, so we'll see what happens. There is this girl, Gabby W, who used to be a cheerleader for a professional football team in Colorado. Now, Gabby W is actually Dean Unglert's ex. Apparently, they dated for a really long time, and Dean has always described her as the one who got away. I don't know what their relationship is to this day, but I will say that I know from mutuals and DMs that this girl, Gabby, is still in contact with Dean Unglert today. Now, obviously, we know that Dean is in a very happy relationship with Kaylin. They met on Bachelor in Paradise season 6. They bought a house together in Vegas, but Gabby is still in contact with Dean, and I know this because of a source that DM'd me on Instagram who I will not name. Now, apparently, Dean warned Gabby not to go on the show because he didn't want it bringing awareness to their past relationship, so he told her not to go. He warned her not to go, but she wanted to go anyway. I don't know if the Bachelor producers found out that Dean was dating this girl, because you know that they love a good crossover. They love to find this drama, kind of like what they did with Victoria F and Chase. Bachelor producers, Bachelor casting producers find out everything, so I totally think this girl Gabby was cast, particularly because she dated Dean in the past. I don't think it's that big of a deal because I truly do believe Dean and Kaylin are in a genuine relationship, but I still think it's tea that is going to be addressed and discussed throughout the season. Another girl who I really like is Jane P. Jane P works in social media. She lives in Los Angeles. She just looks like the girl that would go on The Bachelor. She's giving me really much top 4 energy. I feel like she's gonna go far. She is a few years older than Clayton. Clayton is 28 years old. Jane is 33, so I don't know if that makes that much of a difference, but I do feel like she's gonna go very far in the show. She's even giving me potential Bachelorette vibes. She already has one of the largest followings out of all of this cast, and I just have a good feeling that she's gonna become one of our favorites this upcoming season. Lindsay D is another interesting person to look at because she is the only single mom that we know of on the cast. Now, last season on The Bachelorette, Michael A, there was such a stigma about him being the only single dad. He left the show early to be with his son. I love when they throw a couple single moms or single dads in the mix, most notably Amanda Stanton, as well as Emily Maynard. I love when a single parent becomes a fan favorite on Bachelor Nation, so I have a feeling we're gonna really fall in love with Lindsay because she is the only single mom on the list. But out of all of the girls being talked about from this potential cast list, no one is being talked about more than Sally. Sally is from South Carolina, and she apparently was supposed to be getting married today to her ex-fiance, Avery, but decided to call off the wedding after she found out that Avery was legally married to his ex-wife. This whole thing is so interesting. Reality Steve broke the news, and now everyone in Bachelor Nation is talking all about it. It's so confusing because Sally had a bachelorette party a month ago on Instagram. She and Avery had a wedding registry online that they were apparently accepting gifts for their wedding. They were full on ready to get married this week, and now she is on The Bachelor. It really doesn't make sense how she was in casting for the show considering she was in a full-blown relationship. There's two ways to look at this. There is either Sally went behind her husband's back and was just like totally ditched him to go on The Bachelor just so she can be famous. And there's also the fact that, you know what, they were casting for The Bachelor pretty last minute. It's very possible that she was in talks with The Bachelor. She was 1 foot in and 1 foot out of this marriage. And maybe they called her last minute and she just decided to break off this wedding and go for the show. And maybe she's totally over this guy, Avery. Who knows? Also, who knows if she will even make it onto the season, considering I told you guys earlier in the video that a few of these girls will not make the cut and will not end up on the show. I hope they don't cut Sally because of this baggage that she got out of a relationship 2 weeks ago. I don't think she's ready to get married and engaged to Clayton, but either way, I want to see her on the show. I want to see this whole wedding storyline play out. I do think the Bachelor producers would want to capitalize on this drama and keep Sally on the show. However, if there's any legalities in the fact that she was about to get married to someone else that could force her to not go on to filming for 2 months, maybe she won't end up making the cut. But either way, I hope that this girl Sally is okay. She's getting so much attention online. I don't know if we want to be justice for Sally or if we're, looking at her like she's shady. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Those are just a few of the girls I wanted to talk about and touch on from this season. There are 33 women, as I mentioned, that are rumored to be on the next season of The Bachelor. They are starting to film the next season of The Bachelor this week, so it's so exciting, so crazy. I personally love The Bachelor so much. I like it more than The Bachelorette. I do like Paradise, but I think I like The Bachelor more than Paradise. Like, I just love a bunch of women fighting over a man. It's such good TV. I love judging the women, relating to the women, seeing all the outfits. But obviously, we do have the rest of Paradise and Michelle's season first before we get to watch The Bachelor. I will be doing another YouTube video talking about what we know of Michelle's season and all of the men later on this week. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment down below what you think of the next season of The Bachelor. What do you think of Clayton, all the women? As always, I'm Zachary Reality, so make sure you guys follow me on all of my socials, TikTok, Instagram, my podcast. Everything is at Zachary Reality. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back later this week with another YouTube video. Bye guys, see you later.